Did you know that they make sugar-free pickle relish, sweet pickle relish? They do. I made that discovery at Hy-Vee. Woohoo! Anyway, it's Mount Olive's brand, and it's made with Splenda. So, I am on P4 now, but I'm not quite ready to add, refined sugar into my diet. I'm trying to look for alternatives and change my eating around. And even though Splenda is really not all that healthy, I'm just trying to keep the refined sugars out of my system. And I didn't see any pickle relish made with stevia. Who would have thunk it? But anyway, I'm going to use that for deviled eggs for Thanksgiving. And I'm going to make my deviled eggs with mayo and sugar-free sweet relish. That is totally carb friendly. And I don't know if you can say that I'm going to try to stick totally low carb. I'm going to try to lower my carbs and keep my, I want to stay balanced. I don't want to eat a lot of bad fats. I want to eat healthier fats. But I don't want a whole bunch of refined stuff and a lot of carbs. I just want to eat healthy. So I am making stuffing out of the julienne bread, and I'm excited about that. I dried out some in the oven last night, and oh, it dried out really nice. It's going to make some good stuffing. I'm really excited about that. And then I was going to make a pumpkin pie cheesecake, but I had some in the freezer from last P3, and I took it out. And matter of fact, I ate a piece yesterday. It was good. And I thought, I think I'd just rather have plain old cheesecake. So I found a recipe for the cheesecake, and what I did with it is right here. Oh, that's not it. Maybe that's it. Okay, listen to this. This is the recipe. 3 packages. That's 1.5 pounds of cream cheese at room temperature. 4 eggs, preferably at room temperature. 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. 1.5 teaspoons? And what is it? Oh, half a tablespoon of vanilla. A half tablespoon of lemon juice. 1 1/3 cups of sugar, okay? Equivalent of artificial sweetener. This one says I like liquid concentrate for this recipe. So if it calls for 1 1/3 cup sugar, whatever your sweetener says, that's equal to 1 cup, then that's what you would do. You wouldn't use 1 1/3 cups of well, Splenda is equal, but there's other sweeteners that are more sweet. I'm thinking I'm going to use the agave syrup, agave syrup, blue agave. That's very what do you call it? Low on the glycemic index. So I'm going to use that. And then a 1/4 cup of sour cream, and then the crust is 1 cup of almond meal, 2 tablespoons butter, and 2 tablespoons of your sweetener. So there you go. Then you heat your oven to something. I just lost my place. Heat your oven to 375, and it says if you have bricks or pizza stone or an unglazed ceramic tile, put them on the lower rack of the oven. This will hold the heat in the oven. This is good for cheesecake, not baked in a water bath. Okay, well, I have a pizza stone. Well, actually it is helpful for any kind of baking, as it keeps the heat in the oven more consistent. Okay, so now we learned something. Okay, so we're going to combine the ingredients for the crust and press down into the bottom of a spring form pan, which I'll probably just use a throwaway aluminum pan. Aluminum's not healthy, but I'm going to do it anyway. Bake for 8 to 10 minutes until fragrant and beginning to brown. Okay, raise oven heat to 400 or lower to 350 if you're using a water bath. I'm not using a water bath. I'm using a pizza stone. Put cream cheese in mixing bowl and beat until fluffy. Add other ingredients, scrape from the bowl, and beaters each time. This is very important because that makes it smooth and fluffy. Fully incorporate each ingredient. When all the ingredients are combined, scrape one more time, beat 1 more minute, and pour mixture over the crust. Okay, we're skipping the water bath. We're using pizza stones, guys. For this method, let's see. You start the cake at high temperature and as it slowly drops. If you have a stone brick, etc., this allows it to happen at a slower rate, and I get better results in less time. Okay, put the cheesecake on a sheet pan in case of drippage. After putting this can't even say it. The cheesecake. After putting the cheesecake in the oven at 400, turn the oven down to 200, bake for 60 to 90 minutes. Check often after an hour. Check often after an hour. That's kind of hard to say. Say that 10 times. Check often after an hour. Okay. When the cake is firm to touch but slightly soft in the center, or the center reaches 155 Fahrenheit, remove from oven. There you go. Chill completely. Top with your fruit and eat at moderate pace or consumption. A moderate pace. Don't be a pig. That's all I'm trying to say. Just don't be a pig. I'm talking to myself.